Warning: I will never recommend replica gear for those in the armed forces, law enforcement, or whose life depends on body armor for their line of work. Hey guys, November 1 Sierra here, and today we're going to be going over a plate carrier that is made by a company that's recently overtaken the market in some areas called IDOGEAR. We're going to be looking at their quick release laser cut slickster and multicam. Let's hop into this. To start off here, we have a small zipper on the front plate, which is an integrated admin pouch, which is nice for carrying your wallet, your car keys, maybe a notebook, some pens, or anything else that you may need on the field that's small. On each shoulder, you have a quick release system, which you simply pull up on the cord to lift up the tab, pull to the side, and it will release the quick release. On the Cummerbund, you have the same thing on either side. You have the quick release system used the same way. Pull up on the tab, pull down, and it releases your Cummerbund. Lifting up the front flap here, you will have access to your Cummerbund. Maybe you don't want to use your quick release for whatever reason, but lifting up that front flap will give you access to your full Cummerbund. To change out your placard, you have two buckles on either side here on the front panel. You just simply unbuckle them and rip off that front placard, and you're able to exchange it for whatever placard you want. The standard buckles that come with the plate carrier do not work with Mayflower or Haley chest rigs. However, do not rule this carrier out just because of that. Unlike the Emerson, this one is not sewn in. The buckles are not sewn in. These buckles actually have the cut that you can just simply take them out and replace them with the buckles that will work for Mayflower and Haley. I do believe Haley and Mayflower rigs use the same buckles, so definitely don't rule that out. Just get yourself some buckles and you can throw your Haley placard and your Mayflower placard on there and you're good to go. So the Cummerbund that comes with this plate carrier is an elastic Cummerbund. It is very minimal, so basically you're not going to be able to attach any pouches or anything like that. However, I have put a 5.56 magazine in there. I have put my Baofeng AR-152 radio in the pouches as well, and I am most certain that a 7.62 AK magazine could fit in the pouches as well. This plate carrier also comes with some nice shoulder pads. They are thick, they are comfortable, they are padded, but in any case, they can be removed to be replaced with your own. This plate carrier does have a pull tab, which seems to be stitched well, but still use caution when someone is pulling you. Again, this is still a replica plate carrier. The back panel here has full laser cut MOLLE. It does include two zippers on either side, which allows you to equip zip-on back panels. On the plate carrier now, I have an IDOGEAR back panel zipped on. This panel does work on my Crye JPC 2.0, so any panel that fits on JPCs or AVSs made by Crye will fit this carrier as well. So going into the pattern comparison here, as you can see, I have my Crye JPC 2.0 on the left and the IDOGEAR on the right, and really there's no difference. My JPC is a little faded, the IDOGEAR is brand new, but overall the multicam, I have to say, is very, very good. Even throughout the shoulder straps, the multicam is still a nice pattern. It's not off. We all know with certain replicas, the pattern can be blurry almost. The pattern can be too dark, too light. So I have to say, IDOGEAR definitely got the pattern correct on this slickster. So yeah guys, if you guys are looking for a minimal plate carrier that's light, nice, and pretty much almost comes with everything you need right off the bat, this plate carrier I would highly recommend. I'm probably going to run it myself at Operation Lion Claws coming up on Memorial Weekend. This is made in 500D nylon. It's got laser cut all over it, which I have to say, for laser cut, I'm usually very skeptical about laser cut because it can seem very loose. It seems very flimsy. IDOGEAR did the laser cut right because the laser cut is actually nice and tight. Even when I put the pouches through, there's no sag in it or anything like that, which is important because I have had a Condor laser cut plate carrier where there was a lot of sag in the pouches. So I have to give IDOGEAR props. Again, the multicam pattern is on spot. I love the integrated admin pouch. Not a lot of plate carriers come with that. And the quick release system just makes it all the better. When we're out playing, it's hot. Sometimes we just want to get out of our plate carrier as quick as possible, and we have to take our helmet off or take our headsets, unplug our comms and whatnot to get our plate carrier, where you can simply just under your shoulder, under your cummerbund, and you just throw it off to the side without having to take anything else off, which is super nice. I have to say, for $110, IDOGEAR outdid themselves with this plate carrier. The stitching is phenomenal on this plate carrier. I would even say is up to par with TMC. The quick release clips, I am not afraid to rip those suckers off. They did not use a cheap plastic, which is weird to say. And the laser cut on most replicas are usually saggy, but with IDOGEAR's plate carrier, the laser cut is nice and tight so your pouches don't sag. The only con I have to say about this plate carrier is probably the buckles, and you can't even really say that's a con because you can just simply replace them and throw your placards back on by Haley or Mayflower and you're back in business. And that doesn't really render your play out of the game because you don't need those placards to function. You can just throw a triple M4 on the placard it comes with and you're good to go. So yeah, IDOGEAR really outdid themselves with this plate carrier. And for this next part, I'm about to say, no, I am not sponsored by IDOGEAR by any means. With that being said, please check out IDOGEAR. IDOGEAR is very affordable for what they're putting out on the market, and with the quality that their items are definitely worth it. They have counterweights for your helmets. They have helmets, they have pouches, they have other plate carriers, they have chest rigs, they have uniforms. IDOGEAR kind of came out of nowhere, and even when I typed them up, I couldn't find out who they were, and I'm glad I took a gamble because I own uniforms, pouches, and plate carriers by IDOGEAR. Their quality is good, and they are affordable. So guys, check them out as a company. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and until next time, November 1, Sierra out.